Okay, another thing about the drums section, we'll see a little bit how I put it to the mix and what I made with it. So I have some buses for the drum kit, drums and bass. I have some split bus for the drums and for the bass instruments and some bus for the bass drums. So, well, and as you see, I have CLA 2A compressor on my kick, drum kick. So I love this compressor and it works pretty nice with drums, exactly with the kick. So let's listen a little bit, the difference with the compression effect and without it. So let's solo only the kick. And now without. So this compressor adding a lot of punch and a lot of dry harmonics for the kick, so it become more powerful, more heavy, which exactly what I needed for this song. So I wanted that my drum section sounds really heavy and dry, so that's why I put some really nice compressors to the mix. But as you see for this moment, I haven't anything on my inserts, but I guess I can recreate it. But today we're not talking about mixing, we're talking about arrangement. So let's listen the bass and the drum section together. So as you see, the bass instrument is supporting the main beat. The main beat is pretty straight, it's pretty powerful and making some groove, and the basses only help to the drums make this groove, and together all rhythm section making really nice rhythm for this song. It's pretty simple. I'm not talking that it's difficult, that it has a lot of syncopation. No, it's really simple. But you need to understand that when you're recording some instruments, for example, bass and kick, these two instruments must work together. They must support each other, and bass must support kick sound, and kick must support the bass sound. So they need to make a groove in your song, especially if it's a hip hop music or some kind of rapping. So you have to care about the rhythm section. It's the main in this music. So you need to work very carefully with these elements. Well, I want to move to another part, so I have also some other synthesizers, some plucks. So let's listen it in a solo. So basically these synthesizers work as a second melody. So they're sounds not on the top of mix, they're not taking the main place in the mix, but they're making some interesting effects in the whole mix. Just simple melody in a minor key. So it sounds nice, and of course I'm using again Avenger. Some preset, which is called Summer Pluck. Summer Pluck from a Funky House sample pack inside of Avenger. So I can use another synthesizers like a Massive X or Serum, but sometimes I need to make the music fast. So sometimes I need to choose some preset, edit it a little bit, add some other effects, and it's done. That's it. So that's why I like to use Avenger. Yes, it's a rompler. It has a lot of ready presets to use, but why not? This instrument is really nice for the quick recording, for the quick session. If you need to make interesting sound in any genres of music, it have house, it have EDM, it have a lot of sounds for R&B, pop, or rap music and stuff like that. So moving next to the chorus part, basically it's the main part, it's a hook, and here I use some brass section and Arturia Lab 5. Let me show it. Arturia is really great company, which have really a lot of interesting with instruments. For example, I love this Arturia Lab 5 because it have absolutely everything from the bass to the drums to the vocals and some sound effects. So basically you can find everything, absolutely everything here. So with this instrument, you can create the whole track, and that's awesome. I think that's really nice stuff. Well, and exactly for this song, I use Evolve Brass Instrument, which is sound like that. Let's listen it in a solo so you see the brass section is dominated in this part, in the hook part, and I like the feeling and I like the flow which gives this instrument to the song.